What's up, guys? We're back with another video on Bones Deuce. Got 4 attacks we're going to show you. I'm not 100% sure the order I'm going to go in, but Hood's got a Yellowtrone. Then we've got Codeine coming in with a Queen Charge Hog. Tiz with a Quad Quake Pekka Smash, and then I threw a cheeky little hit of mine in there. Just because the base calls for that particular type of hit. So go back in here and we'll start taking a look at all of it here. We'll start with mine. It's just a Queen Walk Mass Miner on not the best developed base, but it shows base identification and how we can go about taking a base down. So we start with the Queen Walk over here. Threw that miner in there hoping I can pick up a couple more buildings. It ends up being a Tesla pop. We didn't know it, so it was a little bit of a waste. But the Queen's going to push in here, pull the CC, get the enemy Queen. After she gets this, she steps up. So the rage goes down, the poison goes down, and we're GG on that. So we can kind of start the rest of the raid here. We're going to push in with the King up there at noon, just to clear some buildings, get rid of some stuff on the outside there. And then there was a defense near the Town Hall, so I dropped the Slammer knowing it would activate on the first drop and then back up and take care of the Town Hall for me. And then we just send in the rest of the miners in a big 4-finger drop across there. And they're just going to push in. The Hogs come out of the CC, take care of a couple more defenses. I wanted that Wizard Tower down, was the goal. So I'm going to go ahead and heal those Hogs there and catch some miners as they roll in. And then mostly they just push the rest of the way through the base there. The King ended up getting a Tesla up there, the Bomb Tower up there, an Archer Tower. So it was pretty good. That part of it was. Now I brought 2 Rages not knowing what was in the CC. So I didn't need the second Rage for the Queen. So I just ended up throwing it down out here in the middle for the miners to get a hold of. I didn't have a good spot to use the Warden ability, so I just used it over here. Might as well. They're going to push all toward 3. And the Queen's just breaking walls. She finally decides to go out and around eventually, which is nice because she joins up with the miners and helps clean up some things. Got 1 more heal left. I'm going to save it for the Wizard Tower Expo compartment over there at 10ish, and they're just going to roll around on through. But if you see a base like that, that's definitely a viable attack to use because it's so compact and it's good for pathing, and it worked out pretty well here. There goes the last heal down, and there's all kinds of miners left doing work. We didn't end up needing the Queen's ability. Like I said, it wasn't a max base, but it probably would have worked on a better developed base as well. And then we'll just 2x on through that. Dun. Next, we'll take a look at Hood's hit here. And Hood did a Yellowtrone. Yellowtrone's where you sue your heroes. Oftentimes you sue your heroes so you can get your E-Drags in to clone them on the Queen, the CC, and the Eagle if you can get it, in which case he happens to get the Queen, the CC, and the Eagle all in entry here with his Yellowtrones. King and Queen ability used, just clearing pathing so you can send the Slammer and a couple E-Drags in, and then we'll see a Rage, a Freeze, and a Clone, I believe. There's the Rage, there's the Freeze on the Queen. And then the Clone had gone down as well. And we don't even have a CC troops come out, so they must have been all ground targeting. And then the Lalo starts over at the 9 o'clock. But the important part about the Yellowtrone attack is to get your pathing right for your initial entry with your E-Drags. He's just going to heal up and then save the Warden ability for the Town Hall. That Giga Bomb is dangerous. Uses the Warden ability, does lose a few loons to it, but not many. And then at this point, it's just cleanup. The one last haste down by the Inferno. gets them over into the Archer Tower, then the Inferno, and that's all the defense is down. Plenty of cleanup, plenty of time. One more haste to go. Pretty sure he swags it. I don't think he uses it anywhere. Good hit, Hood. It's one of our contracted players. And we'll just 2x through it here real quick because that is GG, and he did swag that haste. The next one to take a look at is Codeine. He does a queen charge mass hog, and he used the slammer to open the door for the queen to get in. A P.E.K.K.A goes down and a king goes down to set the funnel for the queen to make sure she goes in. And this is where the slammer is opening up doors for the queen to walk in. No healers yet on the queen. They'll come in later. He wants to make sure it goes to the queen and not to the king. And there we go. Slammer's going to pop. 2 ice golems come out of it. And a loon. Eagle goes down. The queen's going to get... The enemy queen goes down. The CC goes down. It's a heck of an entry. He's getting he's check marking all the boxes on his sentry. CC did a wonderful job of freezing the queen there. No need for a rage on the offensive queen. And as soon as he takes care of that hound, the rest of the troops will come in. There's the rage for the queen. And when that's dealt with, the rest of the hogs will come in over here at 9. There we go. And that king did continue on all the way up around the 3 o'clock area. It was a heck of a solo king. There we go. Now he can start the rest of the attack. Just trickles in all of his hogs. He's got a miner he's holding on to for in case a building out in the middle gets left up somewhere, so he can get a miner in on it real quick. See the warden ability used here. That was a heck of a spring trap right there. Healer switch to the hogs. That never hurts because there's no defenses left to take the queen down over here. Heal down over there near noon on the hogs that aren't getting healed up. More spring traps. The cleanup's going down. This is a great hit here by Codeine. Good base recognition. Worked out well for him. As soon as these last defenses go down, use the queen ability to kill the king. Does get a little bit hairy here at the end, but not too bad. All the hogs end up dying to the skellies, but the queen comes in, takes care of them, wraps around the edge, takes down that last storage for the trip. And then for our last one, we got Tiz, who does a quad quick P.E.K.K.A smash. And if you pay attention to one of the P.E.K.K.As, I'll show you after this attack. One of the P.E.K.K.As did some wild stuff. But we're setting the funnel with some loons and an E-Drag. The P.E.K.K.A and a wizard come in to set this funnel. We're going to final it out. E-Drags finalize the funnel up there. Jump goes down, more P.E.K.K.As come in. King, queen, warden, and the bowlers have nowhere else to go but in to take the jump. And they're in, we'll see a rage come down. The poison is down, the quad quake goes in. Everything's pushing in nice. Enemy queen's gonna go down eventually. Warden ability used. Almost too early on that warden ability. It was a little bit too early on the warden ability. This was one of the bases that I think we had to hit it 2 or 3 times. It was just that base. And there goes that P.E.K.K.A over there at 10 o'clock doing whatever the P.E.K.K.A's doing. I got a close-up of that. Here we can show in a second. That slammer will come in up there at that cannon near noon to start cleaning up defenses on its way down toward the Inferno and Tesla. And it pops in anytime now. There it is. It's gonna get the cannon, then it'll go to mortar cannon, and then down to the Tesla Inferno area. Still holding on to that queen ability. King is still up, barely, but he's there. It's all coming down. Gonna wrap that corner. The cleanup is up and going up there at the 11 o'clock area. Freeze will come down right there. Take out the Tesla. Queen ability pop. Take out the Inferno. And then it's just a little bit left to clean up on there on out. Moons pop out. Haste goes down. Archer tower, air defense, storage. And that one's over. Good hits his. Nice adjustments on that. And there's that one. And then this P.E.K.K.A. I don't know what it was doing. It's over here. It's gonna go after the Wiz Tower next, and then it retargets. Where are you going? What are you... Seriously, what are you doing? Okay. But that's what that P.E.K.K.A. did. I thought that was weird. Anyway, that's it for this one. Pay attention. We're still actively seeking players to sign on to our esports team. So if you want to get in on that, hit us up. We'll put the information in the description to get a hold of us. Other than that, we'll see you next time. Thanks.